Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Gonna do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2019 Caterpillar 279D that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know, and then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, let you hear the engine, show you what play it has in the front bucket pins, show you that it turns strong to both directions. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate it. All right, like I said, this one's a 2019 Cat 279D. Cab, heat, air, pilot controls, 2-speed, hydraulic coupler, advanced display with a backup camera, radio, heated air ride seat, 2,935 pound lift capacity, 3,741 hours. So here in a little bit, we'll fire it up. We'll show you there is play up here in these front pins. I'll get up close to that. There's definitely some play there. And as I get up close here, you'll see the paint is like a lot of these. It started peeling off around the edges and they've touched up paint. So as you can kind of see here, there's some touch-up paint here and here. It started peeling around the edges. You can see where it's peeled off and then they've touched up over top of it, but fairly straight. No major huge dents or dings. Scuffs and scratches here. Another little spot there where the paint's peeling. But nice and straight there. Again, just some scuffs and scratches here and there. Looking at the tracks, I'm gonna say we're probably 35–40% tread depth there. I think I'm being pretty darn fair there. A little bit of weather checking, as you can see here as I get up close, and starting to get some little cracks here and there. But there's definitely life left in the tracks. Far from new, but they don't need replaced yet. Looking at the sprocket on this side, as you can see there, sprockets, a lot of life left in the sprockets. Those are good. And as I take a step back, the side rail, the undercarriage here is pretty decent. Still retains probably 75–80% of the original paint, and it actually, to me, does not look like it's been touched up down here. Mostly just up front and on the back corners and stuff, which we'll get up close to. Looking down here at the side rail, the frame, as you can see there, it's got some scuffs and scratches. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Same thing back here. Taking a good look at this rear corner, as you can see, again, just typical paint chips here and there. The decals are scuffing just a little bit, and you can see again they've touched up around the edges where it's started peeling and chipping off. Coming around to the back, taking a good look at that back door. That back door actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't see any big dents or dings there. Even this back bottom section, everything looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a bend right there in the back door and a couple of scratches there, but this black mesh is pretty good. Same thing up top. A little bit of a dent right here. Back of the cab looks good though. Coming around to this corner again, just a little touch up. Sorry if the audio's off a little bit. It's getting a little windy again today. It's been some crazy weather out here, windy and rain and then snow. Again, this side here, fairly straight as far as no major dents, but again, paint chipped, and then they've touched it up. You'll see here where it's peeled off and chipped off, and it's been touched up at some point. Decal again, scuffed and scratchy, nothing out of the ordinary there. Looking at the track on this side, matches up really well to the other side as far as tread depth, and then again, weather checking, starting to get some little cracks here and there. Again, I'd say it's probably in that same tread depth as the other side is. Sprockets again on this side, very good. Lots of life left in those sprockets. And taking a step back, taking a look at the side rails here of the undercarriage, again, matches up pretty well to the other side. Just some spots where it's chipped off and scratched. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And then looking in here at the side rail of the frame, again, just some scuffs and scratches, a little bit of paint chipped right there. Taking a look at the loader arm on this side, again, pretty straight. I don't notice any big dents or dings. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded. Just typical paint chips and some spots where they've touched up paint. But again, I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated anywhere. Same thing with the back of the skid steer plate. I don't see anything that looks like it's been plated or welded there. Take a look at the bucket. That bucket looks like they've been using it without a cutting edge, a bolt-on cutting edge, so you can see it's kind of probably maybe hard from your angle, but in the corners, that cutting edge that's welded into it's kind of just getting wore on the corners. You could still put a new cutting edge on there and save that bucket probably. No major bows in the bucket that I can see though. Take a look at the engine compartment here. Okay, taking a look in here. As you can see there, just dusty and dirty in here, but it is dry. I don't see any oil or diesel or antifreeze running down the side of the block anywhere. It does have a block heater there. You can see a little overspray paint in here on some stuff where they've touched up this back. But again, I don't see anything that looks out of the ordinary here. Fins on this coolers back here look good. Battery down here, nothing too much down here in the bottom either. Go take a look at the cab interior. All the glass looks good. I don't see any cracks or spider webbing in any of the glass. This front faceplate has been touched up just like around the rest of the arms. You'll see some spots here where it's got some chipped paint and scratched paint and they've touched up there. Both steps look pretty darn good there. Heated air ride seat. It does have, as you can see here, 2 cracks on the bottom cushion down here and a couple more up in the back. Backrest of the cushion actually looks pretty good. That floor mat looks good. Get in here and let's see, this one does have advanced display. I'll turn that camera on. Taking a look at the pilot control on this side, everything looks pretty good here. That rubber shows a little bit of wear here, you can see. That protective boot down at the bottom is pretty good though. Same thing with that back trigger. And looking at this side, again, shows some wear here on that rubber. Buttons all are good. Trigger on the back side's good. Protective boot's got a little tear in it right there. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but like I said, advanced display, backup camera. You can probably hear the radio in the background. 37:41 on the hours. All the buttons, everything looks pretty good up here. HVAC controls. Everything looks pretty good. The headrest, the headliner I should say, pretty decent actually, not all stained up. A little bit of dust in here, but not too bad there. Up here at the top where these cylinders come up, I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded on that side. Same thing with this side, everything looks pretty well normal there. All right, like I said, this one's a 2019 Cat 279D, 3,741 hours. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up, get right into an operational video.